How to call forth a specific dream for revelation, a sacred transmission on the art of conscious dream revelation. Opening transmission. What if your dreams were not random? What if you could summon the exact vision, the precise encounter, the perfect answer, not by control, but by resonance, not by chasing, but by aligning your inner stillness with a hidden doorway and walking through it while the world sleeps? There is a secret within the human field, a pulse so quiet that even thought cannot hear it. But when you become as silent as the night, the dream you seek begins to approach you. This is the forgotten art of calling forth a specific dream for revelation. And this transmission is the key. 1. Dreams are not chaotic. They are subtle mirrors of the subconscious. Most people think dreams are chaos, that they are simply the echoes of stress, fragments of memory, or nonsense woven by the mind at rest. But that is only the surface of dreaming. In truth, dreams arise from layers. Beneath memory there is emotion. Beneath emotion there is unspoken longing. Beneath longing there is a blueprint. And beneath that blueprint there is the field of consciousness from which all inner and outer forms arise. When a person becomes quiet enough to feel beneath the layers, they can begin to set an intention that resonates not with the mind, but with the field. And this is where revelation begins. 2. What is a revelation dream? A revelation dream is not entertainment. It is not fantasy. It is a communication, an intelligence greater than your current identity, offering you a precise vision, insight, or answer that your waking mind could not access. Revelation dreams are not merely symbolic. They are energetically alive. You don't just see them, you feel them ripple through your being. Some are initiatory, some are healing. Some reveal a future path, others a forgotten truth from long ago, and some are simply mirrors showing you what stands between you and your deeper self. But the key is this: these dreams are not random. They respond to a call, and that call must be made from stillness. 3. Why most people cannot call a specific dream. To call a dream, you must understand why most cannot. It is not because it is difficult. It is because the waking mind does not know how to be quiet enough. People go to bed with noise in their body, noise in their thoughts, noise in their emotions, and expect to land gently in the silent chamber where revelation dreams arrive. But that is like trying to hear a whisper in a thunderstorm. The dream field is not created by your effort. It is revealed when your effort dissolves. And so the art of calling a specific dream is not about forcing the subconscious to obey. It is about preparing your field so that the dream already waiting for you has a place to land. 4. The preparation field, a clean slate for the inner screen. Before we explore how to call the dream, we must understand how to clear the screen it appears upon. Think of your dream field like a glass bowl of still water. If you go to bed with agitation, overstimulation, or internal clutter, the surface of your inner water ripples constantly, and the message trying to appear will distort, fragment, or fade altogether. So the first requirement is stillness, and that begins long before you lie down. Here is the essential nightly preparation. 1. No stimulation 1 hour before bed. No screens, no news, no heated conversations, no mental downloads. Let the field settle. 2. Gentle bodily grounding. A slow walk in silence. A warm bath. Gentle stretches or yin postures held in deep stillness. Not for exercise, but to sink beneath the noise of muscle and nerves. 3. Breath and stillness. For 7 to 11 minutes, sit upright and let your breath grow quiet. Do not breathe deliberately. Just observe until it slows on its own. Then allow the breath to fade into stillness. This is the bridge. Now your field is soft, the bowl is ready, and the screen is clear. 5. How to set the call for a specific dream. Now comes the sacred part. The call is not a demand. It is not a chant. It is a silent invitation, one that must be felt, not merely thought. Here is the exact process. 1. Clarity of intent. What do you wish to dream? Be precise. Is it a person you wish to see, a question you wish to answer, a lesson you are ready to receive? Do not ask out of fear or desperation. Ask from stillness and receptivity. 2. The silent statement. Just before you lie down, speak this inside. I invite the dream that reveals, and complete the sentence with your request. Then say nothing more. Do not repeat it like an affirmation. Let it echo once in the chamber of silence, then dissolve. 3. Surrender with faith. The dream may come tonight or not for several nights. It may arrive in a symbolic form or crystal clarity. What matters is your receptivity and patience, not your control. 6. The inner gate must be guarded by stillness. Once the invitation is made, you must not reopen the mind's noise. No scrolling, no thinking about whether it worked. No waiting with tension. The field must remain still, as if you had sent a sacred message into the stars, and now simply sit with open hands, ready to receive the reply. This is why, for advanced seekers, the sleep process becomes a temple practice. Everything you consume that day, every vibration you carry into bed, becomes the architecture of your dream temple. And so, those who live in harmony with this art begin to dream with precision, clarity, and grace. 7. How to know when the dream is a revelation. You may wonder, how do I know it wasn't just a dream from the mind? Here's the mark of a true revelation dream. You awaken with stillness, not stimulation. The dream leaves an energetic residue like a fragrance in your being. You do not need to analyze it. It speaks to you. Something in your body, heart, or intuition says, this was not from me, but for me. It may guide you to an action. Or it may simply shift something within you, but you will not forget it because it does not belong to the mind. It belongs to the soul. 8. Recording and honoring the dream. When the dream comes, write it down immediately. Even one sentence, even one image. Do not edit, do not interpret. Just record what was given. Later in meditation, return to that dream as if it were a doorway, because it is. The more you honor these dreams, the more they will come. Just as a friend who feels deeply listened to will visit more often, so too will the voice of inner revelation come to dwell with you in sleep. 9. Practice deepens the portal. This is not a technique to be used once. It is a practice to be lived. And over time you will notice that you can call forth not just dreams, but entire encounters with archetypes, teachers, or energies from deep within the subtle field. That some dreams become lucid. Not through control, but through natural awareness in sleep. That a night becomes a ceremony, and waking becomes a continuation of that vision. And most importantly, you begin to trust the deeper field. You no longer need answers from the outer world, because the night reveals exactly what the soul needs to remember. When not to call a specific dream, there are times when silence is the greater dream. When you are in grief, confusion, or emotional collapse, it is better to surrender completely. Let the field decide what to show you. Do not try to force a vision in a storm. Instead, simply lie down and whisper, "Show me what I need, even if I don't know what to ask." And trust, because the deepest dreams are not chosen by the ego. They are given to the soul. When it is ready, mystical reflection. The night does not sleep. It watches, it listens, and it answers those who approach it with reverence. If you become as quiet as the darkness itself, The dream you seek will find you, because it was never far, only waiting for the silence that would let it in. If you felt something stir in you as you listened to this, then this ancient art is already awakening within you. Begin tonight and share this practice with those who are ready to receive. Subscribe for more transmissions on the subtle path and become a channel member to support this sacred offering. Next transmission preview. In the next transmission, we will explore the Siddhi of soundless communication, where words are no longer needed and a presence can be transmitted across time, space, and form through stillness alone.